Magic, also known as sorcery, is the art of consciously manipulating will, emotions, and energy from within, or the energy from the world around, to bring about change within an individual's reality, whether it be around or within them. Magic is neutral. It is neither good nor evil. It is only the practitioner's intentions that may be labeled as such. Magic will always take the path of least resistance. Aleister Crowley, a well-known and powerful magician who wrote numerous books on magic, has defined it as the science and art of causing change to occur in conformity with the will. He included mundane or non-magical acts of change in this definition, as well as ritual magic. Magic works in numerous ways. Supernatural beings or spirits, those who have transitioned from this plane of existence, can and sometimes will intervene on behalf of an individual. The collection of spiritual energy, chi, or life force that flows through all things is sometimes concentrated in an amulet, such as a ring, stone, or charm, which can be manipulated by an individual. The elements of earth, air, water, and fire can be manipulated by the will of the individual, either directly or with symbols or objects that represent these elements. Individuals may also manipulate the energy that the human body produces. This is commonly done by using hands and speaking words of power. Symbols or sigils are used as well to impact reality, as they magically take on a physical quality of the object they represent, or they can be charged with magical power to later be released. Being one with the universe allows living things to inherently apply one's own will to their reality, allowing them limitless abilities. There are many more ways that magic works. These are just a few. Many individuals who practice magic may believe or use any of these concepts, and sometimes will invent ones of their own. However, all agree that to utilize magic, one must visualize and focus their will. Those who practice magic will meditate and attain an altered state of consciousness before casting a spell. A spell is a ritualistic formula that will bring about a desired effect. They are generally a written set of words, verses, or incantations that is spoken aloud, accompanied at times with ritualistic actions. Puppets, candles, stones, herbs, amulets, sigils, runes, potions, scrying, and other forms of divination are also means of spell casting that an individual may utilize. Spells may be physically constructed using a set of specific ingredients. However, the most important part of a spell is the energy the individual empowers it with. If a spell fails, then the individual who is casting it may not have used the correct ingredients, or followed the exact directions, or even had enough magical ability or willpower to cast the spell. The earliest individuals that utilized magic were a class of priests or magi that shaped the Hellenistic religion. Greek and Egyptian religions also had strong magical components and lore within them, which later became a part of Western culture. They contained the use of magical words, use of wands and other ritual tools, the use of a magical circle to defend against spirits that the Magi were invoking and or evoking, and mysterious symbols or sigils. Many religious rituals are similar to magical thinking. Prayer and magic both seek a higher power to intervene on behalf of an individual. However, while prayer requires the consent of a deity with an independent will, magic may or may not. Magic can be effective if the individual's will is strong, if the individual believes he can control the power called forth by him, or by the quality of the spell itself. If a prayer is not answered, it means that the petition God has chosen not to grant it. However, when magic fails, it is because there was some deficit in the casting of the spell. Magical rituals place the importance on formula and correctness, which determines the success or the failure of any magical working. Magical rituals are precisely defined actions and words used to work magic. When a group of individuals focus their energies collectively on a common goal, they are practicing magic. They are using their will and perhaps other tools or elements to aid them in fulfilling their common goal. This is often seen in witchcraft, where the group of witches, or a coven, will come together on a specific day or lunar phase to cast spells, practice divination, or other forms of energy work such as spiritual healings. The pentagram is a common symbol for witchcraft. So it is clear to see that when I make soup for my child because he is sick, I am indeed practicing magic. When I hold ritual with my family on a full moon and we cast a healing spell for my sister, who has had recent surgery on her back, we are practicing magic. When I am calling into my life experience the desire and will to meet only people with a positive outlook on life, I am practicing magic. Many of us today practice magic daily. You just may not realize it.